on a frame. Oh, how I miss the riverside and when your body held me tight, making love by the fireflies, and we dove in the water, just you and I opened the window and I removed the sun. I breathe in light, walk carefully, silencing my mind. Oh, how I miss the riverside and when your body held me tight, making love by the fireflies, and we dove in the water, just you and I.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to another stream with me, your host, the Jack Reinhardt. Sorry, I was just checking the levels on my thing. Uh, how's everybody doing? It's been a while. Well, not really. It's been since yesterday. So I've been playing all the demos from the next Steam thing, and today I thought I would try something different because I wanted something a bit more relaxing. So today I'm gonna be playing Strange Horticulture, which I came upon when I was actually scrolling through a whole bunch of demos and things like that, and it seemed pretty much up my alley. It's uh it's basically a point and click mystery solving game that revolves around flora. And I like flowers, so I thought this could be interesting. I hope the sounds are okay. I'm doing this from just one screen. Usually I would do this on two screens, so I won't be able to check as well as I would want to. Now, I played a bit of this game just to kind of get the gist of what's going on. So you're basically a shop owner of a flower shop, and a whole bunch of things are happening around the area where you live, or the kingdom where you live, and there's, as far as I understood, there's going to be some murder mystery type things to solve, but I didn't get too far ahead in the game, so I don't actually know that much. So let's start a new game. Let's see what's happening. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Day 1. Friday. Alright. Hang on. I feel like this has changed a bit. No, still okay on the image. Okay. I don't know if this is too loud for you or not. Let me just check the levels real fast. Check the levels fast. Okay, seems fine. It's just because the rain is pretty loud in my ears. So here we go. So here we go. Let's see. Let's go back to the game. I'm just lowering it in my ears. Give me a second. So I don't get too much rain. Okay, that's better. It's a little better. Here we go. So, all right, let's see. I found it. An excerpt on the elusive wandering view. Come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellbore a good scratch behind the ear for me. Now, Hellbore is your little cat that's right here. This is very cutie. There we go. That's a cute kitty. All right. So the way this works, as far as I understand, you have a whole bunch of flowers, as you can see on the upper side, and you can look closer at them. They give you some details, and eventually, as the game progresses, you're gonna have to attend to some people that come in the store, give them certain plants that they need, and you have to figure it out through means of your own which plants they are, and basically make use of it and advance the story that way. There is a little compartment here where you can drop your letters, and let me just take this back. You can put clues here. The labels are used to then name your plants once you figure out what they are. You have your little herbarium. I don't know if you say that in English. That's what you call it in Portuguese, where you have the information about the plants, the names, and then, you know, the descriptions and all of that. You're gonna have to figure out what's what. That's that. Then you have these two items, which are still, as far as I've gotten in the story, I didn't need to use them for anything. And you have the map of Undermere. And here is where you do a lot of exploration when you need to go look for different plants or different clues, because you're going to be getting letters at any given point from different clients who will tell you about happenings around Undermere. As in, like, this first one, it says, come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to close the map for now, pretty much. And where it says here, the will to explore, right? This is where basically this fills up automatically, or fills up faster if you water your plants. And once that's filled, you have the opportunity to go on the map and actually explore something. A rising dread, from what I've understood, is every time you fail to give a client the correct plant, it fills up. Now, I don't know the consequences of it, because I actually only missed one time, if I am correct. And it fills, I feel like you can probably make 3 or 4 mistakes before it fills up completely. We don't want that to happen. So let's go to a library in Ambleside. Let's start with that. So let's go here. There we go. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today, she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. So, for example, now I'm going to collect book entries on plants, which is going to help me eventually to identify more plants when clients come in and ask me for things. Great. I'll close my map, put it back. As you can see, the will to explore icon is filling up slowly, and if I would want to accelerate it, I can always do this and get what I would call exploration points. Not really necessary at this point, so I'll be okay with that. And this is a clue that I got right in the beginning, but I have no idea what it's for. Eventually, I'm guessing it'll be worth something. And that's that. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna move my... I don't really have a great position for this camera right now, because it's always in front of something. Maybe if I just... Let me just see... Oh! And my headphones came out. Give me a second. Alright. Let me have a look at my OBS, see how this is looking. Not good, not good. Nope, not good. Alright. It's because unfortunately, in this game, the plants are all on top. That's fine. I'll manage. We'll manage, guys. Just because I have the camera right in front of me, I'm gonna be lowering the plants down here. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Pretty much. All of you guys, come down here. Let me put you all within reach so I don't have to keep going back and forth for no fucking reason. Let's put all the plants around here, here, yeah, and yeah. Eventually, you're gonna be able to start labeling plants, and what I've done previously is I leave all the unlabeled ones at the bottom, and once I start filling up the labels, I'll start putting them on the above shelves. But at this point, we're just gonna drag them all to this side of the screens, just so I don't have to keep going back and forth, because that's a pain in the asshole. And I don't want to go through that pain in my asshole. Alright, there we go. No, I don't need to water you, bro. We're cool. Alright, so. Hey, kitty. So now to call upon the clients, you got this little bell that's like flashing. So that's what we're gonna do, unless I have something else to do. Dangerous plant. Grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Back Barrow. Okay, so I have this little thing here, which means that I can go explore that. Now, I remember that Back Barrow is here because I've done this part before. And so go to the hills on the northeast. That would be right about here. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloak of unwelcome shade. Alright, okay. So I collect, and I get a new plant! Hooray! Gorgeous. So you also collect plants, you don't just collect information about plants. I feel like I've gotten through like the first day, and then that was pretty much it. That's all I did. So I haven't done much. Let's call our first client. Victoria Gray. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night, I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. Well, that's scary. That's not cool. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has got the better of me. I must find what they are saying. Oh, we will. We're cool. So you want to get St. John's Poppy. So what we're going to do is we're going to open our strange book of plants. From the index, we go to St. John's Poppy. And we read the description. Generally, you will find more description on the bottom or on the top. Sometimes the top doesn't help. Sometimes the bottom doesn't help. Sometimes the picture doesn't help. You just gotta go with what you feel is right. Now, the vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. I would love to know what kind of plant this is in real life, but alright. The flowers of the St. John's Poppy are bright red with a yellow center. Clearly, that's what we've got here. See? The flowers are red with a sweet scent. Doesn't necessarily give us much more information than actually that. So, from what we know here, we can look by the shape, we can look at... I mean, you guys aren't idiots. You can see as much as I can. So let's just give her the plante. There you go. Use plants. Hooray! Plant identified. And with that, I get a new book entry about the clavilium. That's perfect. So, before anything else, I'm gonna grab my labels. I'm gonna slap one right here. It says St. John's Poppy. Perfect. So like that, I don't forget. We're gonna put this one right here, and we're gonna start putting the flowers that have tags on top. Alright. What's up, David Schaefer? Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants though, eh? Got a letter for you. Alright. Go on then. Alright, let's see. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. That's kind of messed up. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods, to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Alright, so time to do some exploration. So, where did you say? Gosforth. Alright, Gosforth is right here. I was beaten and robbed and left to die. Blah, 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 blah. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town. That's this. Okay. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at the bright flowers. So, on the northeast, that would be here. So, this is where we're going to go. The wood has a calming effect. The wood? Is that really something you would say? Alright. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. Perfect. New plan acquired. Great! Goodbye, map. And I like that every time you finish one of the letters or one of the hints, one of the clues, they actually put a little check mark so you don't have to actually worry about remembering if you did it or not. That's good for me. My memory is not what it used to be, so. Gilbert Ames. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way around down for Back Barrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I've bought Fennett from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Alright. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. So you want lemon dandy. Thought, well, you want lemon dandy for Fennett. Is Fennett on my list? No. I'll remember that name. So I can write it once you give me the plant. What did you want? Lemon dandy. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. Curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Curled leaves. No, that's not it. You look like it. Blue flowers, light, airy scent. You got curled leaves. I think you're the one. You look like them. Yeah. Yeah. That looks about right. Absolutely. Let's give you the lemon dandy. What was the name? Bennett. Right. Oh! It's not the right one. Shit. I didn't fuck up last time. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't even see this plant on the corner. It's you. Look at the curly little leaves. Ah, that's not good. Alright, can't make any more mistakes. That will be terrible. Here's your lemon dandy, sir. There you go. Perfect. And I get a Fennett in return. I'm already gonna put the name on it because last time I forgot. So that's Fennett. Cool. And you're the lemon dandy. Cool. Alright. That's cool. It was a bit of a unnecessary loss of thing that I did there. It was completely unnecessary, but alright. That's cool. Life is all about making mistakes at the end of the day, so here we go. There's my lemon dandy, my St. John's poppy, and my fennec. Great. I don't have any other thing to look at, anything to look for. I'm gonna leave this here because I'm probably gonna need it again. Now, and some characters, they are actually gonna be important to the storyline, I'm assuming, because they get the bios. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. Okay. It seemed to be laughing. But not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. Yeah, that's not cool. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. You need the forest camphor. That's alright. So then, if we click here, we see info on the character. So this is... Sorry, it's just I can't... My camera's hiding it. This is Faye Swift. Alright, that's what we're talking about. That's Faye Swift. She grew up with her mother. Her father was rarely violent, but once is enough. When he struck her, it finally broke the mold he had over her mother, and she fled in the night, the sleeping Faye held close. Faye often has vivid dreams, but has never considered that other people do not. She came to strange horticulture seeking relief from her nightmares. So she's a psychic. I don't know what incidents the characters are going to have on the story, because like I said, I think that I got to the point where there was 2 of them. I don't remember. I didn't really go very deep in the game at all. So you need the forest camphor. Forest camphor. Strong smelling bulb of this plant has powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping draughts. Camphor produces a beautiful rounded dark blue cluster made up of many small flowers. That's 100%. Strong smelling bulb, pungent but not unpleasant. Soft yellow, the leaves are waxy. That doesn't matter, but this is definitely beautiful rounded dark blue cluster made up of many small flowers. I'm already gonna label you because I'm pretty sure you're right. So, forest camphor. Perfect. There we go. Take the labels away. Here's your forest camphor. There you go. And I get a book entry. Butterdale. Beautiful. Alright. I could start like looking and investigating the book and actually just start, you know, probably writing down more of the plants, but I think it's unnecessary because it seems to me like the story actually does it for me, so I don't actually have to worry too much about that. There's nothing new. No, nothing new to explore. Moving on. Nora Butterfield. Got any wandering beaut? That always remind me of, oh, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the Bew, if you've got it. Wasn't the Bew the one that I got from one of these things? Maybe I just got the information on it. Who are you? Duh. I don't have any bias on you? Okay. So she doesn't give me any, so she's not important. Nor Butterfield clearly are not important enough to have a bios. Alright, let's look at our book of strange plants. What did you want? Wandering View. It's a shroom. That should be. It's so called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. It has been known to cover distances of to several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They are also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant the nickname Fingersbane. Alright. Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the underside are somewhat sharp. Okay. That sounds about right. Where's the other shroom? There you are. It smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Okay, clearly that's not it. You have sharp, somewhat sharp. It says here quite hard and sharp. So you are gonna be my beautiful wandering Bew. And just because you, my friends, are a shroom, we're gonna put you purple. So it's asked to differentiate from the other plants. There you go. Beautiful. Lady of Summer. I like that. Alright. Wandering View, here you go. Might as well put you down already. Don't need the labels, don't need the book anymore. And yeah, end day, I guess. My little cat. Let's do this. I'm gonna put my fungi's purple, my flowers yellow. I don't really know what other subdivisions there. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. So this is as far pretty much as I've gotten, I think. Or maybe I did one person from the second day. And I got this card, right? And so you're going to get clues like that, I'm assuming, every day. Or I don't know for how long this game goes. But you're going to have to look at the clues on that card and then go explore it. So this is clearly a very simple thing to do. Let's go on the map. So row H, that's it. The third river. So River Ert, River Esk, and River Dudon. So that will be here. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. That is the fungi gem. Clearly not a fungi, but that's generally the myceli. That's what happens. It installs itself after it devours organic life. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and whatnot. Yada yada. Did I get any? Oh wait, I need to open my drawer. Oh, I see. So the rising dread disappears every new day. That's interesting. Okay, that's cool. You can drag items from here onto your desk. Of course, I know that. So nothing new yet. Oh, hello. Hey, pretty. That's so cute. Let's get Isidore Burbage. Bring me a sample of Apis demyssis, and be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Alright, douchebag. Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. I do whatever the fuck I want. It's my fucking shop. He is a rich man who inherited a fortune but never experienced the love of his parents. He expects people to do his bidding and is quick to anger. There are many and under Mere who would be glad to see the back of him, but with wealth comes power, and few would challenge him to his face. You're the barrister. Of course you are. It's typical. So you want... What was it that you want? Apis demyssis. I'm guessing that you're all hoity-toity. So what we're going to do is we're going to open our book. See, there's no name for the plant, so this is going to get exponentially harder and harder, I'm guessing. The thing that you have to notice is that underneath each name, you have the Latin equivalent to it, so Episcopus Pelibent Bliterum Dixerat, and therefore we should have an Apis demyssis somewhere. Gandhi root. There it is. That's simple enough. Plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. So, I mean, the way you look... I think it's you. Leaves are coarse to the touch. What did you say? As the rough leaves can be an irritant. Yeah, that's you. You even look the same, don't you? Yes, you do. Even though you're blooming here, you're pretty much the same. I'm already gonna put a label on you. Gandhi root. Gandhi root. Here you go. Was that how it was written? I don't remember. Nope. Gandhi root it? No, Gandhi root. Oh, it's all together. Okay. Can I rewrite? Yeah, I can. Candy roots. Perfect. Alright. So here you go, sir. You douchebag of a person. Candy root. Milkdew. Alright, beautiful. Well, up you go with the other dudes. There we go. What else have we got? Postman? Like Undermuir is looking fine in the sunshine. Absolutely. Here's your mail. Thank you. Let's have a look at our letter. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. Never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. Thought you might be interested. Okay. Hard Knot. Let's go to Hard Knot then. Let's do that. Warmest regards. Amos Duncan. Don't know who Amos Duncan is, but that guy's helping me out quite a lot. I can appreciate that. Why can't I close them? Why can't I close it though? It's fine. When I open this, it'll this. Oh no, it's blocked. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll just go to the menu after I go here and then get rid of it. An iron gate rustled by years of abandonment sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be, but it won't budge. Locked. So you need clavilium on it to unlock it, I'm guessing. Let's have a look at the clavilium. This letter is pissing me off, but let's do this first and then we'll take care of that after. No please. Is that? Ah, God. Clavilium. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock. What kind of plant is that? I've never heard of such a plant in my life. No matter how complex or secure, the heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Heart-shaped. You have heart-shaped, but they smell pleasant. You have heart-shaped leaves. Are there any other ones that have heart-shaped leaves? Doesn't look like it. Is that no, that's not heart-shaped. Heart-shaped leaves? I think you're the only ones I have that are heart-shaped. This is obviously assuming that I do have the right plant in store, but I think so. And if that's the case, let's already label you. Hopefully you're right. I mean, hopefully I'm right. Clavilium. Clavilium. Perfect. Let's try it. Perfect. And now, gate swings. Oh, I got a new book entry. Aguria. Okay. Okay. Cool. You go here. The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration of the tunnel, I am rewarded. I get 3 plants? Gorgeous. Nice. So they're all fungi. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. There's gonna be... It's nice, though. I can put a shelf just with fungi at some point. I can dig that. That's cool. Before anything else, I need to leave just so I can get that thing off. My progress is saved automatically. Good. Okay, that's fine. I can auto-label. Nah, I like labeling. Labeling's part of the fun. What are you talking about? Yes, I want to leave so that that thing that I hope it doesn't save like that. Otherwise, we're gonna have issues. Also, I hope... Okay. Are they there? Yeah, cool. They're all here. Small amount of light. Fish's white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. It smells rotten. Alright, cool. Open the little cabinet, please. Put it there. I don't need the labels right now. Alright. Hello, Ruben. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. Okay. My instinct is they're hiding something. Okay. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. Let's look at who you are, Ruben. Ruben works with the police on something cases, sorry. He is kind, good-humored man, but beneath the mask he is deeply sad. His only child, a daughter, had seemed troubled for some time before running away from home several years ago. The victims whose stories he tries to uncover are all somebody's son, somebody's daughter. The search for answers drives him forward, piecing together the logic of life and death. Oh, you're like you kind of look like Keanu Reeves, bro. It's cool. You look like a good dude. I like you. I'll give you that fox button. You're a good man. Feel bad for your daughter too. So this is, as far as I know, like this is where I got. By the way, I got to like this point. So I think that there's this whole witch hunt thing going on, the sisterhood, some murder mystery. I think that the objective of this game is going to be figuring out who killed the Arda, which is the leader. That's as far as what I've understood of the game. I don't know more because it's a very self-discovery sort of game. That's why I think it's really well done. I think it's so intriguing. Also, the whole thing with the flowers, that you own a plant shop and this is how you are, helping to figure things out to some degree. I think it's really, really well done. Fox button. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. Right? It smells of nothing that I can detect. You look like the type. Nope. Nope. See, in this case, the image is really what I got going for me. They do look like thick, shiny leaves. I think that's it. Fox button. Where's my labels at? Fox button. Beautiful. Alright. Let's put this away. And here you go, my friend. Why aren't you letting me use it? I feel like I'm having some issues with this game. That's okay. I can always go back to the main menu and restart. I wasn't having these issues before. Alright. Can you... You really don't want to do it, huh? Okay. Alright. Let's try again to go to main menu and come back. Continue. Are we at Ruben? Yes, well, that's nice because this is already labeled and everything. Alright. Hopefully you will work. No? Hopefully. One can only hope. You guys should be here because you're gonna be my shelf for fungi eventually. When I gather more fungi. Your instinct is they're hiding something. It's foxbud. Here you go. Why ain't you letting me use the plant, bruh? Just as a... That works. But why aren't you letting me use this one? It's ridiculous. This is the one. I know it's the one. Come on, dude. Are you gonna be that guy? Dude, let me unlabel you, I guess. Just to see if that makes any difference. It does a bit ridiculous. Dude. Alright, guys. Exiting to desktop for a second. Let's see if this starts working again, because this is just nonsense. This is nonsense. Just sad, because when I was playing the first time around, I had no issues whatsoever at all. So it's a bit peculiar. I should know I'm opening my fucking email by mistake. Okay, here we go. Don't full screen, bro. I didn't ask you to full screen. There we go. Continue. What did I just say about the full screen? Barra. The worst part is that it counted my mistake. That's very annoying. Alright. Alright, Fox button. Are you gonna work this time? Thank you. Jesus. That was frustrating. Alright, I got a new entry as well. Fox button. I hope I got a new entry as in like that it actually worked, because I didn't check it. There we go. I don't know what it would have been. Mellow glow. Oh. Oh. Well, moving on. Since I don't have any other messages, I don't have anywhere to explore right now. You go here. Fox button. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's puppy. You're welcome. There's a medium using the room, illegally I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plan you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I'm sure there is. I need my sleep. We need a harlequin blue. Okay. Let's have a look at that. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with downy pappus, which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. Okay. So, bushy blue flower heads. Could perfectly well be you. They look bushy. Harlequin blue. Perfect. Perfect. Shimmerlung. Harlequin blue. Let's label you. Harlequin blue. Beautiful. Starting to run out of space on the shelf. Interesting. Guess I'm gonna have to put my fungi on that one. Alright. Who's next, please? Bethany Coleman. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. Alright? Yes, I have heard that the Arda is dead. The nature of her death is unusual. The Sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. Okay, you're gonna give me a letter? Mary's... To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Alright. What is Mary's breath? Mary's breath. Mary's breath, Salatum regis. The wide, waxy leaves allow this plant to collect a large amount of water it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens, so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Alright. Okay. So, I'm gonna look for waxy leaves. Leaves. Smooth waxy leaves. Okay, but you don't have any veins going on. I feel like this might be a bit of a thing. Alright, let's see what else you could be. Nope. It's something with some protruding leaves. The vein leaves have a waxy finish. That looks more like it would be that just because the other ones have no veins whatsoever. And that seems like it's a little bit of fishy. I'm gonna try this. I can still make one mistake before I die, I guess. So if it's not this one, it would be the other one. Yay! Yay! And I get a letter. Perfect. Let's open it up. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore across from Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of Arduina. Alright, you go there, Mr. Loader. What did I just figure out? Mary's breath. Right. Where are the labels at? Labels? Oh. Behind the book. Go there. There we go. Mary's breath. Beautiful. Great. Ah, everything's being cataloged. This is so satisfying. Let's open the map. Let's look at the letter. Where did you want me to go? We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest. Where is that? Where is Grisdale Forest? Grisdale Forest. Right here. You'll find us deep in the Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore across from Torver. A mile from the lake shore. Well, how much is this supposed to represent 1 mile? Alright. You will find us deep in Grisdale, a mile from the lake shore across from Torver. So here? I think so. Yeah, I think that's it. A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on a table, draped in silk, is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black, her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as raven's wing. Do you know what could do this? Asks my escort. I set to work. So clearly I do know what does that. And it will be a wren. I don't know what a wren is. Let's have a look. Wren. Ipsum flavus. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons and so can be used to detect them. Okay. Though it has no flower, okay, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. So it has no flower. I'm gonna guess you're the only one without a... No? Yeah. You're the only one without a flower that I have, I believe. Let's go. But it doesn't look right. Or does it? I guess it has a set of scratches at the back of my throat. I feel like it's the only plant I have without a flower. That fits the profile, at least. It's gonna have to be. Perfect. Perfect. Race and fire, okay. So let's already label that one. Red. Good. Perfect. Here you go. I extract a sample of the artist's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. Nice. Very nice. Alright, cool. So, let me just have a look at the Gendra, because I know I have that on my book. Gilded Dendra. Uh-huh. I probably don't have this plant, but I just wanted to have a look at it. Okay, cool. Who's next? Ah, you douchebag. I'm this close to reporting you half-wit. What the fuck do you want, bro? The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. Oh, bruh. Butterdale or Migdew. Do I have any of those already identified? No. I need to what? Need to think about which plant to use here. My actions could have consequences. Okay, interesting. Sorry, I needed to lift my camera, but unfortunately, like I said, not the best position for it. All right. What did you do? Didn't you get the instructions that that shit could be itchy if you just touch the leaves? You're an idiot. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Butterdale or Meekdew? It's gonna have an effect on shit. What was your thing? Many in the okay. But there is. What did you ask for last time? Bring me a sample of Apis demyssus. Apis demyssus was Gandhi root. The leaves are coarse to the touch. I think it was Gandhi root. Let's have a look. Yes. Plant of this care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals. Okay, the rough leaves can be an irritant. So now you want either Butterdale or Meekdew. Butterdale. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries for all manners of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Okay, that seems safe. What was the other one? Meekdew. Oh, I have more pages. Meekdew. Beautiful flowers made up of many small florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful. Okay, so definitely we want the Butterdale. Dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched form. Okay. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Okay, so leaves look like that. Do I have such a plant? I don't see any plant resembling that. Well, that's not good. Ah, definitely Butterdale right there. Okay. Butterdale. Here we go. Perfect. What's up, Papu, my man? How you doing, bro? You good? Doing some plant cataloging over here. Butterdale. Where did I just put it? Here you go. Go fuck off. Historian. Okay. More to add to my herbarium. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Wonderful. Streamador fenomenal. Mediocre botanista. Hey, bruh. Do my gosh darn best. Alright. So that ends the day. I don't need to go anywhere else. And I might actually... Let me see how long I've been streaming for. I think I'm gonna cut it here. End of day 2. Because that'll be pretty much an hour. And I'm trying to reduce after all the streams I did the other day. And I don't want to push it today. So, take the cart. North of Hogshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crinkle Crags. Oh, holy shit, alright. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Started when she found something that was meant that, right? So I'm gonna have a. Oh, gotcha. So I can see the story growing up until last day. Interesting. Okay. That's cool, Papu. You do you, boo boo. Hasta la botanista, my friend. Catch you soon. See ya. And with that said, I'm actually going to cut the stream here as well, which is actually what is going to happen. Let me go back to the main menu. Perfect. Love that this game just keeps, the screen just keeps readapting every time I do something. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, if you did watch, even if it is now in posterity or not. Woo! Sorry, you can see something over there. Give us a follow on the D_Jack Reinhardt on Twitch if you like what I do. Papu91, who was on the chat right now, is usually a co-streamer with me. We have a channel on YouTube, Jack and Papu Talk Shit and Play Games. Come watch us, do our streams, talk nonsense, just, you know, chat, have a good time. And yeah, have a good one, my lovelies, and catch you very soon. Bye.